Let's have a Mid-City Fiesta with your West LA connection. Hop inside the vehicle, start crossing intersections. We learning life's lessons while we lessons. A man was still a child and I have so many questions. Struggle all my life to evade the misconceptions and find a place to live between the negatives and positives while trying to make money, slinging synonyms and homonyms. I went to Pop's house so I could visit moms and them. Cut to the mall, copped a brand new pair of Timberlands, then dipped down a one-way kind of scuba and chill with my people on this bright and sunny day. My was sipping, I'm slapping hands with gas. Okay, the shady spot so we can circulate the stress. Invades my brain, now I can't complain. I'm saying, what else is there to do besides relax? Let the problems in your mind become nature artifacts. Perhaps these raps can help you alleviate the things that got you tripping. Watch me demonstrate. First you ignore the nonsense and clean your conscience. Let your pen touch the paper, write words and consonants. As the words become a sentence, you start to feel indifferent. The stress is out your mind, you feel like the weight was lifted. So glad we had this time to discuss. I'm outro. Call me if you wanna one up. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops. It's the only thing that makes the pain stop. I let the music take over my soul, body, and mind. Just kick back, relax one time, and you will find. When the stress burns my brain just like acid raindrops. It's the only thing that makes the pain stop. Just let the music take over your soul, body, and mind. Kick back, relax one time, and you will find. I try to keep it stress free, take every day at a time. Make sure the family's in place and let the music unwind. I got fans that take charge like major outlets. I ride around the country chilling in my LA Express on every street corner. The importance of having fun. If you don't nobody can read, keep our minds on fun and let the drums do the bang. On any given day like Mr. Yo, we hanging under the blue sky. The stage laced and small. Put through your quarter-inch cables with all the sound that we brought. Can't get enough. So another pass another. Feel like a dad at a ball game. Lamping with his son, Chuck D. Y'all word up. I'm bugging overtime from the light to the line. Original stars.
There it is. There it is.
Hey, look, first start. Why do you think it took so long for the coaching staff to come to their senses?
Look, Frank, getting into the starting lineup is something that's not given, bro. That's something that's earned, and it just took me a minute to earn the coach's trust, that's all.
Well, it must have been hard waiting, though, right?
But I don't look at it like I was waiting, you know? I was working, man. Doing what I love to do, it wasn't that difficult for me.
Well, okay then. Well, how much do you think not being the coach's first choice in the draft made getting into the starting lineup an uphill battle for you?
I mean, everybody got their biases, Frank. Luckily, I've been able to perform enough to change anybody's mind that needed changing, you know?
Well, the coaches, first and foremost, I'd imagine.
Look, everybody's in the building. coaches, the fans, the other teams. I'm an equal opportunity entertainer, Frank.
Yeah, well, it sounds like I need to make sure I'm in my seat then early.
Hey, that's a good idea, and you don't want to miss nothing.
Is there anything that the community requested that you were able to give them in NBA 2K22?
They always request a couple things with shooting. Contests were big. Shot contest, logic, and just interior defense in general. I think they felt that could have used a lot of rework, and they're totally right. It's a system that needed a lot of extension, so we spent a lot of time just making sure that the blocking felt right. You as a defender, if you jumped at the right time and you're in the right position, you were rewarded for that. And so that's one of my favorite things about 2K22 is the balance of just offense and defense and contesting shots, open shots versus contested shots. Shooting when you're wide open is a lot easier.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Los Angeles.
Thank you, Kevin. The Clippers are trying to shoot.
They've got great chemistry, David, just like you and I do. Thanks for that report. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. And the post players for him, Kleber and Porzingis. Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. And for the Clippers, outside the wings are George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's MP in at the 1. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
Here's Porzingis, and he makes the 8-footer.
Kristaps Porzingis with that release point and that size, difficult to check in the painted area.
Leonard the pass to MP, and a missed layup. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind.
Got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. And stolen by Burke. Out to the right wing. From 12 feet out. And the rejection by MP. It's George on the wing. Back to MP. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3 and D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Burke with it, working on Zubac. Now Burke shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line, just a shade under 90%.
And that one falls for Burke. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Marcus Morris has proven that he can be effective in any system in the NBA. Understands his role as a stretch 4.
Here's Brunson. Last time out, he had 13 points. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Misses the layup. The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against New Orleans. Tries again. Outside. George. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 6 points.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
Burke with it. Last time out, he had 13 points. 11 feet away. Dallas again missing. Here's MP. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Leonard and Morris are up in the forward positions. Reggie Jackson out there with MP. And it's Zubac in at the 5. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his player on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
MP, good. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Well, they're also crashing the offensive glass with everything they've got. The second chance points coming in bunches. When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for them, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The goal for Zubac is to be a starter in the league.
You know, this guy has started games in the past. He's also played well off the bench. And listen, he's not going to be a guy who shoots with range, but given everything else you need from a center, he can deliver.
Pass to Burke. Porzingis is doubled to stop the run. That's good from Burke on the assist by Porzingis.
The more Porzingis proves himself a threat as a passer, the more dangerous he can become as a scorer.
Outside Leonard. Pass to MP. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 13 points for MP.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Brunson takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Clippers shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Marcus Morris. George is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Mann subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Hardaway for three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Batum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Baca against Brown. Pass to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Powell.
If Powell's on the court, he's a threat to dunk it. Incredible athleticism.
MP outside. No good with the triple. And it's Burke with the ball for the Mavericks. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hardaway kicks to Burke. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Burke's got 7.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Finney-Smith. Here's Burke. And that one released in time, but no good. 8. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
No, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
On the court for the Mavericks. And the post players for him, Kleber and Porzingis. Trey Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3, the small forward. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range, so the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head. Paul George playing through the contact right there. You like somebody who's willing to navigate traffic.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Leonard, the bounce pass. Here's MP in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Mavericks trailed by 18. Brunson the pass to Kleber. Back to Porzingis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This is not the big guy you want to foul.
Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. The 3 from MP. No good that time, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Jackson. Outside Hardaway. They get the rebound, and the pass to Kleber from deep. Nailed from three-point land.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Los Angeles taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We come back right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Kawhi Leonard. David?
Hey, guys, the head athletic trainer of the Clippers was able to update me on the situation. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. Well, this is definitely unlucky, and especially right at the start of the season. The adjustments will be plentiful going forward. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. Reggie Jackson out there with MP. And it's man in at the small forward spot. Brunson finds Hardaway. In the corner, it's Kleber. Out to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP outside. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. MP's got 20 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Dallas calls timeout. And last season, All-Stars Greg missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
So, for the Clippers, Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Mann. And George is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And Dallas with a change here, too. Burks is checked in. Hardaway from outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Burke looking over the floor. Shoots over Leonard. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles leading by 21. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And there's the bucket from MP.
Well, as a great scorer, you still have to be willing to balance it with finding your teammates. Kawhi Leonard puts the ball where it needs to be.
To the right side. They get it back.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? From deep, George drills the three-pointer.
You always feel like when Paul George rises and fires from 3, he believes it's going down. Great confidence behind that three-point shot.
And the foul called on MP.
Number 3.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Look, you put up big numbers tonight, MP, and is this just a confirmation that you should have been starting from day one?
Look, Frank, I'm not about to rehash the past, okay? There's nothing that we can do to...
Okay, but MP, let's be honest here. Were you trying to send a message to the coaching staff with your play tonight?
Look, Frank, I'm trying to send a message to the entire league. I'm here, baby. And the rest of the NBA, they gonna have to figure out how to deal with it. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you. Let me look at my schedule for next week, and I'll let y'all know.
Do you remember when we first met and Ricky asked us about doing things outside? Awesome.
Okay, so what now?
Well, if you want this to happen quickly, we can be aggressive, but it comes at the cost of more or less ruining the relationship with this front office. So if you can wait a little, we can work a little closer with them to ensure that everyone walks.
So I want to go the no hard feelings route.
Okay.
You know, this is a business, and we need to see the long game. Yeah. I just don't... I see.
So what are we thinking?
Look, ladies, I got to get out of here, like, yesterday.
Great. Then we take a...
Check it out. MC and my people call me Milk. When I'm busting up a party, I feel no guilt. Gizmos cutting up for the suckers that's down with me. The one of us, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the two. We're rated R, we're gifted, and we're going far down the road to the bank. While I'm here, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, they knew the time. Gizmo scratching, Milky's rhyming, Milk is chilling, Giz is chilling. What more can I say? Top villain, that's what we get. Got it good, since you understood. Would you stop scheming and looking hard? I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get. Milky's gonna. I get money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask Giz. I still.
For the gamers.
How do you keep everyone happy from the pro player to the casual player?
Oh, wow. That's a good question, and one that we are constantly asking ourselves, too. I think the main thing that we try to do is give people flexibility in terms of modes, in terms of difficulty levels, and in settings. So if you are brand new to 2K, my best recommendation is to go into 2KU and just kind of learn stuff and try to just practice in the 2KU freestyle environment and just try to get familiar with controls and things. And play in rookie mode. There's no shame in it. You know, in rookie mode is pretty easy. Like, you can knock down shots, bad shots sometimes. You don't have to be great at timing your shot. And it's just a nice, experience to kind of lay back and just enjoy it. But the pro players, they have strict demands, and they, and this is our comp. This is a lot of Twitter. This is a lot of people who consider themselves like, 2K veterans and people who play the game like hours and hours every day. We are constantly kept in check by them to make sure that the game is skill-based and that you are rewarded if you understand the game of basketball, if you understand the 2K metas and all these things, and you're good on the sticks. So it's a constant balancing act, but I think we do a pretty good job. And 2K22, I think, has something for everyone. Just explore, and there's something for everybody.
Congrats again, and thank you so much for joining us once again on 2K TV.
Well, thank you so much for having me. It's great to be here.
Mike will be back throughout the season with our ongoing series, Expert Tips. And next week, he's talking shooting, so make sure you check back here to find out how to perfect your shot in 2K22.
Welcome to NBA 2K20.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their home fans tonight. A beautiful look down at Staples Center. One of them, well, this one's about to...
NBA technology is moving.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Alan. So here's Dallas's starting group. Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Trey Burke. And it's Hardaway in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. MP is out there with Reggie Jackson. And it's George in at the small forward position. And what are the things the teams can afford to tinker with at this stage of the season, Clark, maybe compared to later in the year?
Yeah, Brian, I think still working on rotation. That's certainly something that you want to try to iron out early in the season. Make sure you have units that are working best together. So I think the rotation piece is probably the one thing that jumps out as being something you can tinker with at this stage of the season.
6 to shoot. Hardaway's shot is good.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Pass to Zubac. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Porzingis up top. Knocked loose. Hardaway with it. Jackson in his pocket. Burke buries it from 3.
But, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
George passes to Zubac. Now here's MP. Good D by Porzingis. Pass to MP. Tries again. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. MP's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Brunson passes to Porzingis. Kleber with it. Outside Brunson. Pass to Hardaway. That shot, no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Dallas.
just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Hardaway, a shot is good.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Jackson, the pass to MP. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And Dallas calls time here. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
When you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it was probably a rough night.
Yeah, I can't name a team that's going to find a way to win shooting like that. I mean, they never had a chance with the touch they had that night.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass. MP's got 6.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Brunson. That three's off the mark. The Clippers have got 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Jackson can't get it to go. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Inside, here's Brown. Oh, MP with a block. That's good from Jackson on the assist by MP.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Brunson against Jackson. Pass to Burke. Here's Brown. Back to Burke. Now Jackson. Brunson defending. Jackson outside. Here's MP. Oh, he sticks that one from 20 feet. Give him 8 points now.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Burke, covered by MP. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now here's Jackson, tightly guarded. MP shot is good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Just 3 on the clock. That shot off. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And Kristaps Porzingis, an all-star in 2018, he talked about his summertime work to get back to that level.
Just getting in that weight room and living in it.
And Grant, you see the work he's put in. He's going with a whole new group out there. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Kleber and Porzingis, the combo inside. Trey Burke is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. MP, the pass to George. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Zubac. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
At the line for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Powell's checked in. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Kleber. Now Porzingis. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Here's Burke. Banked it in off the glass. Burke's got 7 points.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Hardaway. Powell outside. 5 to shoot. Here's Burke. And the 3 off target. The Clippers trail. MP outside. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to MP. He shoots it. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Second chance shot. And Porzingis lays it in. Porzingis has got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's MP. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Dallas has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Kleber. For 3, Hardaway. That's his 4th miss in 7 shots. Porzingis against MP.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
15 foul. At the line for
free throw good, MP.
Number 3, taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 9 seconds left in the second. And here's Hardaway. From deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Kristaps Porzingis getting it done for the Mavericks. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back after this word. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. Jackson out there with MP. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. From downtown. The rebound by Jackson. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a solid 47%.
Well, you know, coming off knee surgery last season, Porzingis got off to a slow start, literally. I mean, he struggled to move his feet defensively, and even offensively he struggled. It takes a lot of time to get back to full strength when you're coming off that much missed time and that kind of injury.
For 3, Hardaway. No good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Pass to George. Back to MP. No luck on that one. And the shot goes down. Zubac has got 7 points in the game.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And Dallas calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. And Dallas with a change here, too. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Kleber. Clark, it was rumored that the Mavericks explored the market for Porzingis last season.
Well, we know how good he can be when he's healthy, B.A. The question has been, can he stay healthy? And that's been a challenge for him thus far, and that may have led to some of those rumors you heard.
Brunson finds Porzingis. And here's Cauley Stein. Outside Brunson. And the Mavericks, another three.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, MP drills it from deep. MP's got 19 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Pass to Cauley Stein. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cauley Stein. Stolen. Jackson with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Down low. Here's Batum. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Mavericks leading. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Hardaway with it. He's got 7. 5 on the clock. And here's Brunson from the arc. Batum pulls it in.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
That ties the game.
Paul George has become such an assertive and confident player. He knows exactly when he's in position to get that catch and shoot off.
Pass to Hardaway. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Burke. Oh, no good. Unable to end this run. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Zubac. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Dallas calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
different look for Dallas. Brown.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. From deep, MP. The Mavericks pull it in. Brown's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Moses Brown is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Maxi Kleber. And it's Finney Smith in at point guard. No coverage that time.
The outside shooting of Porzingis. I mean, his teammates trust his ability to knock those down consistently, and he proves they're trustworthy.
MP against Kleber. Right wing. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. MP's got 21. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Porzingis against MP. Over MP. And that one's good. Porzingis. Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. To the middle. And Porzingis with the block. Powell outside. Now here's Finney Smith. Defended by Jackson. To tie it up. That one off the back iron and out.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
And MP gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. MP's got 4 points in the quarter. And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 4. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter here.
Make some noise for T-shirt time.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Can you say vintage? Wow, this was a vintage performance. I mean, so much of the game is about the 3-ball today, but his focus was going hard into the paint and doing damage from inside.
Zubac, he's checked in for Ibaka.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, we're lax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back. Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Kleber against Jackson. Back to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
Outstanding execution that time. Hardaway Jr. loves being the guy they go to in these situations.
George passes to MP. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
17 foul.
Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Zubac comes with a double team. Pass to Porzingis. To tie it up. It's rebounded by George.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds MP. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 6.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty and it's over.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
A basket here would give them some breathing room.
Slow down, no need to hurry. Take the best shot available.
Now here's MP. He's closely guarded.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Pass to Burke. Over George. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
The 3, Hardaway. The shot misses. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
and it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
This might be an uncomfortable question here, but what's it like to be the subject of so many trade rumors?
Okay, it's kind of like being lost in a desert without any water, and you're hearing people talk about this awesome water fountain they just saw.
Interesting, so it sounds like a trade would be a huge relief.
That's not what I said, John.
Now, you just compared the trade rumors to a water fountain in the desert.
Yeah, I did.
Well, that makes it sound like you would really welcome a trade out of it.
Next question.
MCMI, people call me Milk. When I'm busting up a party, I feel no guilt. Gizmos cutting up for the suckers that's down with me. The one of us, that's how I feel. To be down, you must appeal to the two. We're rated R, we're gifted, and we're going far down the road to the bank. While I'm here, I'd like to thank Mom and Dad, they knew the time. Gizmo scratching, Milky's rhyming, Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top villain, that's what we get. Got it good. Since you understood, would you stop scheming and looking hard? I got a great big bodyguard, so step up if you wanna get. Milky's gonna. I get money, money I got. Stunts call me honey if they feel real hot. That's how it is. You can ask Giz. I stole your girl while you were in prison. Jail for MC. You was jealous, it's all your fault. Milk is chillin', Giz is chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good. And since you understood, would you clap your hands? Your hands you clap if you. And if you're dumb, you ask why. I am from that do or die. The audio too, the two's audio. I got a brother and his name's Gizmo. Milk is chillin', Gizmo's chillin'. What more can I say? Top billin', that's what we get. Got it good, and since you understood, would you bite a rhyme if you dare? I get the paper, so I don't care. My